Got some first place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
Now here's Garland. Takes a shot at the elbow. Offensive rebound. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell left side. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. The shot by Lillard wide open. Triple from the wing.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Garland. No good, unable to end this run.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Good work there as it goes.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
That one from long range. Lillard's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Cleveland the rebound. Mitchell outside. Spins. Goes back up.
That's the kind of D you want from your big fella Nurkic there. Make sure he is contesting the shot.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Here's Garland. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 8. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And this is the threat that Allen gives you on the interior. Gets great position and then just jams it through.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now here's Allen. Following the miss by Jeremy Grant.
Well, the length of Allen causes defenses lots of problems. Difficult to guard without fouling at times.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Portland.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
It's Garland. And Mobley throws it down hard.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Basket counts.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
Pass to Nurkic. No good that time. And Cleveland the other way now. And here is Garland. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Back to Garland. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Cavaliers with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Grant. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 4 from Portland. We're back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's LeVert trying to get open as Lopez. And it's LeVert missing. Trailblazers leading by 4. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Pass to LeVert. Rubio looking around. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Can't hit from in close.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
They grab their own miss. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that jump.
Rubio outside. Pass to Green. Lopez, no luck. Portland leading. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. And the wide open shot from Reddish buries the long-range jumper. Reddish has got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers. Inside, here's LeVert. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Manu Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor. It gets into the fourth quarter. It's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Pass to Simon. Here's Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 11. LeVert with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Rubio with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Back to LeVert. He can't hit that time. And it's Portland the other way. And even 3-on-3 break. .129 left to play in the first half. Portland again missing. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland with it. Lillard picks him up. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Pass to Knox. And it's Thibault in the corner. Mobley with the block. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Outside Garland. Tries it from the top of the key. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Here's Lillard. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Portland moving the ball around. Sharp. That's good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Garland. Misses off the left iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters. Left to go in regulation. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. For your Blazer dancers.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Pass to Okoro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's Sharp missing. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
They get the rebound. To the middle. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second.
It's on Jarrett Allen.
Third.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Good on the second free throw. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
Here's Lillard, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's. And you don't mind those shots from Garland if they're in rhythm and with tempo.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And the Trailblazers making a change here. 90 seconds now into the second half. Grant, right side. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Pass to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. Now Thibault. Lillard outside. Screen by Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Okoro. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Trailblazers leading by 10. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive grading hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step. And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. It was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him, where he's made the most of it.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen with it. To the inside. Stolen by Grant. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup. Sharp's got 8 points.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
To your Blazer Dancers.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Rubio outside. Pass to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Baseline jumper. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Portland leading by 10. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Back to Lillard. Grant outside. Lillard outside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
Now LeVert. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for him.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazers.
11 seconds left to play in the third. Over in the corner, Reddish. Back to Lillard. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage.
38. The Cavaliers. 28.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Lillard. For three. Green with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Rubio misses. The Blazers on offense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
Back to LeVert. Rubio outside. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. And it's LeVert missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to Portland. Leading by 12. Grant, right side. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pass to Reddish. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. It's LeVert on the wing. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Nurkic. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Grant, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4", the 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
A shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Garland left side. Here's LeVert. Doesn't go that time. And it's Portland the other way.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Reddish. Offline with his three. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Garland. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition and they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Pass to Okoro.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Garland surveying the D. Tries the spin move. Converts after the nice spin.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Thibault can't get it to go. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 16. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Drops in the layup for two.
And Allen not bothered at all from that little bit of contact.
Pass to Sharp. Off target from outside. Mitchell outside. And it's blocked.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Trailblazers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lillard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for Portland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Second team foul.
No good on that.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Garland. And stolen by Thibault. Out to the wing. The wide open shot by Little. And they get it back. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And here are the Cavaliers, trailing by 17. Bounce pass from Garland. Mobley double teamed to the right side. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Garland for 3. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had...
Like I'm about to park, I'm going through a lot. Came right to my doors, it's crazy how life they live like a drive. Wait till you figure out you need gas. Nice car, speed, we ain't trying to get by. Then the stop at yellow light, say, get up in your lane, but don't